so that's the third etude, number 24, and more octaves. So that's the theme this year, octaves, right? Again, as in the first one, keeping this one light, I think, is going to help. I think it's going to help it from getting heavy, which just increases the tension when we're playing. So just think very light articulations. Again, if the conductor was conducting this, it's going to be up off the ictus, small motions, and just think very, you know, nice and light, precise articulations, okay? As in the first one, the octaves, you know, you can practice those in the dotted rhythms, right? And then reverse that rhythm. Okay, that's a great strategy for those octaves. As in the first one again, these octaves are too slurred, too slurred. And when we have slurs followed by slurs, we want to make the notes full value, so sustained, all right? And not lift, so as opposed to, we don't want that. We don't want a clip. So just very sustained, full notes in there when you have the slurs followed by slurs, okay? One of the important fingerings in this one, and Dr. Luvano points this out in the performance guide, is the 1-in-1 B flat, right? So maybe some of your teachers have told you to use the 1-in-1 B flat. Well, here it is. This is the textbook spot to use the 1-in-1 B flat. So first finger left hand, first finger right hand, right? And you know that passage like 25, 26, 27. Okay, all those B flats, you can use the 1-in-1 B flat, and it's going to be much easier than using the side B flat. Now, for some of you, the 1-in-1 B flat may not be working on your clarinet. Why not? Well, if we look at what's going on here, we put the first finger down in the left hand, first finger down in the right hand, and we can see when we put the first finger down in the right hand that the mechanism up here in the top joint is moving, because now the bridge key is connecting these two mechanisms, and the important pad there is this one. And when we put that first finger down in the right hand, this pad has to seal, okay? And if the bridge key is not adjusted properly, or maybe if you have some cork missing from the bridge key there, then that pad may not seal. And if it doesn't, then that 1-in-1 B flat isn't going to come out. Now the good news is that's a super easy thing to fix. So the next time you take your clarinet into the shop to get a pad fixed or something, you could have ask the technician to look at that bridge key adjustment and make sure it's adjusted properly. They'll know. I mean, that's a totally super common clarinet thing, okay? They'll know, and they'll be able to adjust that for you. If it's not working on your clarinet, the 1-in-1 B flat, you can still play the Etude, okay? It's just you're going to have to go to the side B flat here. That's all right? The last place regarding the fingerings is in measure 18, 19, 20, and then again in 24, where we have the Fs going to the G flats, okay? So we have to flip-flop these fingers here. And we can do that because we're putting some space. We have this very light and lifted articulation, and there's space between the notes. So we have time to flip. All right, so we have time to make that flip-flop. Now, if you were observant, you noticed that when I played it through the first time, I didn't do that. I slid off the chromatic key here, and that's just because that's how I learned it, and that tends to be how I feel comfortable doing that. But the flipping thing is that's totally the way to go here. All right, and so just getting used to the timing between the tongue and the fingers, flipping those fingers. So start slow. And then gradually speed it up. But that's going to be the technique that you're going to use there, okay? I think that's it in this one. So play well and good luck.